Now, another area that's been very, very interesting is humanoid robots. Now, that has been thought about for many, many decades. However, no one really has quite understood how to do that. You can see it growing faster and faster in terms of people being able to have companions, people being able to do things with the humanoid robots, but I think one of the big issues is the prohibitive expense in having something like that. Now, we like to watch science fiction movies and say there's so much potential with humanoid robots, and there is. However, the robots that are out there now that the various big name firms have created, those are very, very expensive, and there's no way one person is going to have that. There are some firms that are making a lot of progress. Boston Robotics seems to be really jumping ahead. Some other firms seem to be doing that, but there are a number of issues that plague humanoid robotics. One is the vision. No matter how good we think the robots are, the one thing they don't have is like the vision, the same sort of way of seeing that we have. Another problem is that they're very heavy. That's sometime in the future they're planning to try to address that with miniaturization, but still it's very heavy to do that. And then also how would you transport them around? What happens when they break down? So there are many, many issues. Usually the roles for humanoid robots are more in the house, where if something happens with them, they're already there. They can be taken care of and they can serve their own role. Now, a clever little robot that's out there is the robot that's used for vacuuming floors. Isn't that clever? And I think that's a good use of a smaller, more inexpensive robot. But I think it's going to quickly grow in the future. Now, of course, there are limitations with the robots. One, energy. One, maintenance. One, just the time that people have. There's a reason why evolution has allowed us to evolve over hundreds of millions of years versus having an electronic piece of equipment that had not evolved. It's just our creation. And there's a reason why we've been around for hundreds of millions of years as part of the continuation of evolution versus a robot. Now, there's many fears about humanoid robots. What's going to happen with them? What will they do? Will they compete with us? I think that those fears are overblown. It's just people trying to get a little publicity. I think the humanoid robots can serve a great purpose. And this is where we're on the edge of a truly unique time. And you could look at how quickly we've progressed in the last 300 years. And I think in the last 50 years, we're continuing that rapid progression. And humanoid robots are just one part of that rapid progression.